Hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing? This is gonna be a video. I hope that I didn't take the cover off this. I hope it's not blocking the lens at all. But anyway, I'm gonna do a video just talking about all my Funko and reaction figures, Super 7 reaction figures. The funny thing about these, when I first started seeing them in the stores, I wasn't that interested in the Funko pop heads, whatever you want to call them. I just call them Funko heads. But and I'm still really not huge on them. I'm not like a big fan of them, but if there's something really cool that I like, and it's a character I like from a movie, I don't know if that was creating a reflection or not. Probably was, but then I might get it. Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre or whatever, like the Universal monsters and that sort of thing. I'll get it, but generally I don't go gaga for them. But I used to say the same thing about the reaction figures because they are truly overpriced for like a thing like this. Someplace selling for like $30 and it's like sometimes even more. But that being said, I have gotten a few over the years and last couple of years. Where'd you go, Kitty? No, don't jump on there. That's all I need. Turn it into bowling pins. But yeah, I have quite a few now, so I'm just going to do a quick video talking about them and just kind of show them off a little bit. So I'm going to go into the other room because some of them I didn't have enough room. Here, as you can see, the display I set up is pretty full. So I'm going to go in the other room. No, Lemmy. Yeah, go on the bed. Just stay off the table. I have a bad feeling I'm going to come back and this is all going to be knocked over. But okay, all right. Just promise me you won't knock them over. Anyway, I'm going to go in the other room and talk about my Terminator ones because of the space, I didn't really have anywhere to put them, and they're all kind of together anyway. So, okay, yes, I love you. Yes. All right, yeah, there. Say hi. There. Okay. All right, follow me then. Come on. So, anyway, we'll go out here. So all my Terminator ones are up here on the wall, and I hope there's some sound in this video. Holy shit, I did a video the other day I'll talk about in a minute that had no sound, and I was really annoyed by that video. But anyway, these are Terminator. These ones are from the first Terminator. Obviously, Sarah Connor. That's the most recent Terminator figure I bought, sir. I don't know why it's so blurry all of a sudden. But anyway, yeah, Sarah Connor right there. What if I turn the light off? No, it just makes it dark. As I expected. But anyway, yeah, I bought that one. That's one of the few I've actually bought new. Most of the ones I got, I bought used. And there's Kyle Reese right there. And the Terminator, how he looked more towards the end of the film. Like, say, the police station scene, the shootout scene in the police station, or the massacre in the police station. It wasn't even really a shootout. And then over here, we got the outfit he had for the first part of the movie. Sorry again about it being so blurry. And then down here, we got from Terminator 2. And I'll be honest, I prefer the first Terminator to the second one. The second one's got the best, like, fantastic special effects. But generally speaking, I like the story. And the first one, I just like it better. I think it's a better movie. Visually not as good, but I like the movie itself better. And there he is in his leather and biker clothes that he got in the beginning of the film. And Sarah Connor looking all badass. See her there. It's interesting in the T2 figures. There's screenshots from the film, but on the Terminator 1, they're just the poster. All right, so go back into the other room. And it's kind of a mess in here. That's why I'm shooting the floor. I gotta close the door. Keep the cats separated. So, anyway, this is all the rest of them. So, this is me. I'll start in the back. Well, that's just my Leatherface pillow, who's in almost all of my videos, like recent ones. So there's Alien Warrior right there. Last Alien figure I ever bought, and probably will be the last Alien figure I ever got because I just have too many and they all sort of look the same. So I just got that because it looked, for a reaction figure, a Super7 figure there, it does have a lot of detail on it, like an impressive amount of detail. So I was like, I like that. That's kind of cool. And then here's all my Misfit Fiend characters, or figures rather. These were all blind boxes. There, and the crimson one over here. And that's what the box looked like that they come in. I managed to save 3 of them. The first one I threw away without thinking, and then when I bought the second one, I was like, oh, why didn't I keep that? It looks cool. It'd be kind of cool to have a few of them on the shelf. And then that one got ripped. So the last 3, I was really meticulous and careful how I opened it, because I didn't want to ruin the box. And then got Eddie from Iron Maiden, the Risen character from the Live After Death album. Let's see, Live After Death, it says there. That was actually the first Iron Maiden album I ever bought. Actually, my grandfather bought it for me, believe it or not. And he's super conservative, so it must have felt weird for him, Mr. Business suit and tie guy, going into the record store and buying an Iron Maiden album. But might not have looked weird, because, Iron Maiden's a pretty solid band. But for him, this one here, this is They Live. I'm not going to go to a lot of detail about this. It was given to me by this guy named Shane, who's actually kind of a piece of shit. But anyway, yeah, thanks for the figure. But and don't forget, 200 feet away from all schools and playgrounds at all times, Shane. Yeah, he's one of those pieces of shit. Anyway, Plan 9 from Outer Space, Vampira. Right there. And that one was also a new figure. I bought that one new. The Eddie one, I think it was new because it doesn't look like it was repackaged. And I know this one was new. But some of them you can tell, as I'll talk about this Leatherface one here, which I was really happy to get, because anyone that knows me knows how much I love like Gunnar Hansen Leatherface. But you can see that it's been re-glued, very sloppily re-glued, I also might add. Not well done. So if I ever find another one of these, and especially like if it's a new one, even if I find a used one, I'd still buy it, and then I can have one out of the package, because, I have no problem having extra leather faces around. And the Nosferatu and Phantom of the Opera. So Count Orlok right there. Figure looks a little goofy, I guess, in the face, but the art on it is pretty amazing. I love the art on it. And same with the Phantom of the Opera. The Phantom of the Opera figure looks really good. And the art on it is incredible. Like, really good art. The other ones are just like, that's just the album cover. That's just the figure. Like, the other ones are just kind of okay. But these are really, really well done pieces of the art on it. Now my nose is all runny. No, excuse me. So, next row, we got some Gremlin figures. These Gremlin Funko figures. Right there. I think those were a couple of the first Funko head I ever bought, Funko figure, was this Leatherface, and I almost didn't buy it. I saw it in the store. It was at a place called Suspect Video in Toronto that I believe now only exists online, unfortunately, but amazing store, though. And I wasn't going to buy it because I'm not really into these, and then I rode my bike around for a while, and I went back about an hour and a half later and bought it because I was like, if I don't, I'm going to be pissed off at myself because it's Leatherface. But these are the next ones I bought. I just happened to see them in a store window one day as I was walking by, and I just went in and snatched them up. And we got another Eddie figure over here. It's obviously the Power Slave figure. Let's forget. Now these ones here, these are the Valentine edition of Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein. I'm going to say Frankenstein instead of the monster because you know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, sorry about the flashing bullshit. But, anyway, I did an unboxing video for these the other day, and there was no sound. And I was really pissed off after I watched the video because it was a good video. It was a lot of fun to make because I had a few beers, so I was already super excited. But I was so excited to open this package. And originally, this was around Valentine's Day. It was for sale. It was on sale for like almost $80 or $75, something ridiculous like that. There's no way I was going to buy it. But then after Valentine's Day, it was the other day I just bought it. So a couple months after almost. And they were selling it for like $25 or something like that. So I was like, that's quite the drop. So yeah, I was happy to buy 2 of them for that price. And then when I opened it up and I saw the Valentine's Day colors, I was like, oh, that's so cool. I really like that. And the same day I also did the same video with no sound the unboxing video here for Tarman from Return of the Living Dead. These are all Return of the Living Dead. They're blind boxes as well. That's the container they come in. And so yeah, we got Suicide and oh man, I've forgotten her name. The female lead punk chick. But that's them, even though they don't look like that in the movie. But that's how they look on the cover of the DVD. Only they're both green. And there's two versions of each one of these. There's a version that's that color, and then the version that's green for both. So, and then back there is a Frankenstein Super7 figure, ReAction figure. And it's the same figure as that, just in the traditional colors. But I really like the packaging with the fire and everything, so I never, I didn't open it. I really like the way it looks, so that's why that one's there. And back there's Dracula, of course. And I bought that because, well, it just looked cool. And also, I'm a big fan of the Universal monsters, so got that. And then over here is Elvis. I bought that used. Well, it was actually still in the package. It was at a secondhand store. And I do really like Elvis. I'm not like a huge fan, but I do like 50s rock and roll, and I do like Elvis. So that's where that comes from. And this is Michael Myers, obviously. I bought that one used. Normally it would come with the knife, the kitchen knife, the French knife, the chef's knife. If you work in a kitchen, that's what you call it. I think people just call it a butcher knife because they think that's just easier to say, but that's not what it is. And over here are the counterparts. Freddy Krueger. I bought him used. So normally this figure would come with a hat, but I bought it loose out of the package. And same with the Jason figure, which I was very surprised that it still had the machete. And then I've forgotten his name. The little guy, the guy from Trick or Treat, right down there. Move back over this way. I got some Star Wars figures, obviously Mandalorian and Grogu and C-3PO. It's interesting though, C-3PO, I bought, like, this is based on the original C-3PO, but yet he's got the red eyes from the Skywalker trilogy when he turned evil briefly. But yeah. And then Linda Blair, Reagan, rather, from The Exorcist. Right there. That is a weird figure. I had to put a base on it because all the Funko heads, the heads are hollow. But for that one, it's solid. Like, it's a solid piece, and it's so top heavy, it falls over all the time. So I had to give it a base just to keep it from falling over. And unfortunately, when it falls over, it would knock everything else in front of it over and make a big mess. And there's another Count Orlok Funko head. Let's see back there. And then some more Universal guys over here. Got Dracula, of course. I really like this figure. I think it's a really well-made figure. Super7 did a great job on that. Sorry about the fucking flashing. I meant to put my lamp out here, and I just forgot. Then Eric from The Crow. Back there. Bought that used. All the loose ones, except for the blind box figures, I bought used. Now you're not even focusing. What the fuck? Sorry, it's just really frustrating. Never used to do that. I don't know why it's doing it now. Like, seriously, now it's like nighttime. What the hell? The flashlight's on too. But anyway, if someone could tell me how to fix that, I would really appreciate it because I can't figure it out. But two of the creatures from Creature of the Black Lagoon. That one's in the traditional colors. And this one was from a Universal blind box. And they were doing like a Christmas series. So that's why he's red and like looks very festive. I wanted the Frankenstein one, but I haven't gotten it yet. I've only gotten that one so far. And then the Wolfman back there in black and white form. Holy shit, this is probably getting on your nerves worse than it's getting on mine. Fuck. I'm moving this shit out of the way. I hear you, and I'm annoyed at something right now, so stop enhancing my annoyance, kitty. But yeah, in the black and white form. And then over here, the Funko Frankenstein. That is also out of focus. What the shit, phone? Seriously, I don't know why it's like gotten so bad. I know I need a new phone, or I'd like a new phone, but it is what it is right now. But anyway, that's my collection. So if you want to tell me what you thought of it, I know it's not a massive collection. I mean, it's still quite a few figures here, and I know how annoying it was to to set it up, and now I got to put it all back. But actually, it wasn't annoying. Actually, I had a lot of fun doing it. But anyway, if you're a collector of the same figures, same type of figures, yeah, let me know which ones you got, which ones are really good. Maybe something I should keep my eye out for, and I will check out your channel if something that you're displaying as well. And yeah, leave a comment. I love the comments. If you want to subscribe and help me get up to 1,000 subs, I'd really appreciate that. And like and all that other fun stuff. And I guess until the next one. Bye.